Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Dimma Amadi here. Today we are making a very short and quick video, and I just want this to be interactive, so please leave your comments down below. This is an issue that has been bothering me for quite some time. We live in a society where these issues are not really talked about enough. Thank you for clicking on this video. In fact, this is a topic that you don't get a lot of people talking about, especially people of a particular gender talking about. So it's a topic that is not really balanced. It is a topic of sexual harassment. So sexual harassment is quite a common thing in our society, but it is not also a common thing. And my reason for saying that it is not also a common thing is the fact that the male gender do not really get to take a lot of lessons when it comes to sexual harassment. Nobody actually gets to teach them. So often and on, you see people harassing the female gender or their female friends, and they do not even know that it is harassment. So I've gotten a lot of male folks harass me, and when I try to say, oh no, that is not really okay, the find some sort of surprise, like, you don't know that is sexual harassment. It is very much more appalling because of, you know, how old these people are, how mature that they are, and so you think that they should know better, but they do not actually know. So today I am doing you all a favor to tell you what is sexual harassment, and this is for every young girl out there, every woman actually. You should know what is sexual harassment too. You should know when somebody is approaching you the wrong way, the way that you don't like, before it gets too far and to the point of, I don't know how this happened. Today I'm talking about a couple of sexual harassment moves. I do not know how many I may be talking about. I've written down 5, but I don't know if we'll see that number. So let us get into this video. So the first sexual harassment move that you get as a person, but mostly as a woman, let's not kid ourselves, is non-mutual sexual conversations. So someone is having a conversation with you, and automatically they start discussing sexual stuff. They start bringing in sexual conversations without your consent. They start talking about stuff that are very sensual, and it's not like you've had any vibe with this person before. It's not like you people have been you know, in that line that close, and then they just start talking about sex and subtly start making sexual advances of you in a way that they are not really asking directly, but they are saying stuff that, you know, are disturbing to you. They might even feel okay to you, but it is sexual harassment if it is well with your consent. So as a man, you're talking with a lady, and then you bring in sexual talk or sexual conversations, and you observe that she's not being responsive, she's not reacting the way that she had been reacting, and then you go ahead to continue your sexual conversation. You are a total coward. You are a mumu. You are what Nigerians call mumu. I need to stop that. I mean, you're just simply being an idiot, and that is tantamount to sexual harassment. You're talking to a girl about sexual moves and sexual advances, and she's not responding. You're saying all these things to her, like, you know, I feel like kissing you right now, or, you know, just stuff that are really very sensual in whatever way that you're saying them, and she stops responding, or she's not responding. Some of you men even go the line to start asking her, why have you stopped responding? It's like you don't like the topic. Oh man, she does not like the topic, that is why she's not responding. I mean, you people need to become matured and more thoughtful and more sensitive. She doesn't like the topic, and you don't need to ask her if she doesn't like the topic. And even some of you go ahead to ask if she doesn't like the topic, and she's kind enough to say, yeah, I don't think I'm comfortable with that. You still go ahead to ask her why. Now I'm asking you why. Who did this to you? Do you not have any sensitivity in you, any hormones or anything at all that make you understand that this is an uncomfortable topic for this other human being, and you need to stop right about now? You know, this is one thing that makes me despise a person very, very quickly. Non-mutual sexual conversations. I just take it that you are just a sex addict. When you are a man and you bring up non-sexual conversations that I am not interested in, and you do not even notice that I am not interested in it, or you start asking me questions like, hey, this I am not contributing, or this one, I immediately target a sex addict. I don't care. I really do not care whether you are or not. Number two is harmful flirting. So by harmful flirting, I mean stuff that involve you touching a person in certain ways that are very, very disrespectful, first of all, and then sexually harassing. So harmful flirting can come in several type of ways. It can even come with words, the way that you flirt with a person. So you can actually stop at flirting with a person with your words. But some of you men will just see a girl and then go hug her a certain kind of way without her permission. I'll tell you this, even though you are a guy and I have a crush on you, before I hug you, I don't try to say, oh, I'm a woman, he's going to accept my hug or something. I am very respectful of other people, except we have friendship in common. I don't go about hugging people. I ask you a hug. Can I hug you? And I think that is something respectful that we should learn to do. So harmful flirting, touching a person in a certain kind of way, even the way you touch a person's hair, the way you know, you don't just see somebody and you go hug them so tightly as if you people have anything together. You know, some of you think, oh, when I hug you and you don't want it, you should push away. Truth is, sometimes it's actually too shocking. I've had guys hug me and I'm too shocked to even act. In my mind, I'm thinking, is this person really thinking? Are you really okay? You don't just see a girl, you just carry her, start lifting her up as per play. But no, it doesn't. Don't do it. Don't do it. Carelessly talking to a lady about, you know, her body look. Telling a lady, this your shape now is to die for. It's so hot. There are ways you can compliment a woman without using very sensual, sensitive, very sexual, sensitive words. Yes, there are ways you can actually compliment a person. You don't need to tell the person that the person is looking very sexually appealing. You don't need to ooze out any sexual aura or create any sexually uncomfortable environment before you make a woman know that she's actually very sexually appealing. You don't even need to make a woman know clearly that she's sexually appealing, except the both of you are having a mutual conversation, like I said, non-mutual conversations. So don't think that I'm here saying, oh, you shouldn't have those conversations. Oh, please, that's not what I'm saying. I am saying you should not harmfully flirt with a person. You should not flirt sexually with a person who is not returning or reciprocating the sexual flirt. That being said, harmful flirting should be avoided by all means. You should calculate your words as an educated person. In fact, as a human being, as a sensible person, you should understand, you should learn to calculate your words before you spill them out, before you tell a girl that, oh, this your boobs are to die for, or this your butts are to die for. Those are very, very harmful flirting. It means you are imagining grabbing the butt and the boobs, and that is my conclusion, and that is what it is, and this can lead to very serious sexual harassment. So yeah, be careful. Whether you're educated or not, be careful. So this is sort of be under harmful flirting, but let's tag it as number 3, which is sexual questions. So you ask a person very sexual personal questions, and sometimes I'm wondering what you guys think when you do this. When you start asking a lady that you're talking to out of the blues, you're asking her, are you lying down? What are you doing? What are you wearing? How are you lying down? No, stop it. Obani, stop it. You cannot be asking a lady that you're not sexually involved with what she's wearing, what she's doing, how she's lying down, where she's lying down. It's very, very offensive. And it's a sexual harassment move. Very, very offensive. And I don't think you guys should stop it. Please stop it. Don't ask a lady what she's wearing at night or even anytime, except it's like just a normal time of the day. She's out there. What is she putting on? Hope you're putting on something cute. Can I see what you're putting on? But at night, at this very evil, deadly, sensual hours of the night, you call a lady and you're asking her what she's wearing, if she's lying down, how she's lying down. That is very disrespectful, very insensitive, very sexually harassing. And number 4 is sexual bullying. Sexual bullying, or what I would call sexist bullying, is a situation where you try to bully a girl or your female counterpart, or even just anybody into sexually accepting your advances. So you try to talk down on a lady or demean her. These things are things that we overlook in our society, but they're very important to me. There are lots of times that I've pointed at these things. In my mind, I don't tell them to the other party. And for me, I just know you're sexually harassing me, you're trying to put me in a position. And I just take note of them. And once I take note of them, I take note of the person that you are. So if you're a man and you tell me stuff like, are you not a woman? Are you not a woman? What's there? What you're trying to tell me is that every woman is out there looking for a man to have sex with, or looking for someone to sexually harass them. What you're also telling me is that since you are a man, you have the right to sexually harass me. And that is why you will say things like, are you not a woman? When we are talking, or when we are having a conversation, or when we are having an argument, are you not a woman? Do you have two heads? Abi, your vagina is gold. So what you're telling me is you have the superpowers, or you are entitled to having me simply because I'm a woman and you are a man and you have a penis. So it guarantees you the right to have any woman of your choice, whether with her consent or not. And this is very, very appalling, especially when I say educated people do it or say it. You don't just see a woman and you think to yourself, oh, she's a woman. Or you're having an argument with people, or a woman is saying no to you. Or you're even talking with other of your friends and you're saying, oh, she's a woman, she will come around. Those kind of statements make it look like you are entitled over a woman's body. You are entitled to have it. Either way, she's still going to come around. She's not a woman. So these are sexist comments that under sexual harassment moves, I target sexist bullying. So you talk to a woman a certain kind of way that suggests that she's a sexual object, or that she is easy to get, and definitely you're going to get her anyhow. You just need to play your games right. That is very offensive, and that is even very not true. So not true. Some of you try for years and years and years and you don't even get to kiss the woman of your dreams. So why do you say things like that? Why do you demean a woman? You don't even get to shake her hands, let alone hug her. Some of you try for years and it never comes down to that. So why do you say that? I mean, it's very appalling. And for me, it is sexually harassing when you say those kind of things to me as a man. I mark you as a sexual harasser, a potential rapist, someone who can actually grab me one and do what they want to do because, oh, you're a woman. It's not that women who are out there being raped. Bullying. At your workplace, you tell a woman, are you not a woman? Or you people understand this comment. As a woman, you might have experienced this comments. As a man, you might have said stuff like this, and now you're thinking about it. And I hope that you can have you can have the I don't know, English has failed me, people. You can have the okay, you can have the whatever to come to terms with the fact that this is sexual harassment, and say no to it, and say no to it, and say no to it. Yeah, I think this is going to be the last one. So let's just talk about sharing personal information that is unnecessary. So you're having a conversation with somebody and you start sharing personal information that is unnecessary to them. You're talking with a girl and I start telling her, oh, I haven't had sex in 5 years. Who asked you? Who asked you? Information that is irrelevant to me, are sharing it with me. Oh, I'm a bado in bed. All the women who I'm not selling something. So why are you advertising to me? Sorry, I am not buying something. So why are you advertising to me? In fact, I'm not selling something. We're not here to do trade by barter. So why are you advertising to me? How a guru or DK bubi that you are on bed? That is unnecessary personal information. That is a sexual harassment move. Don't share personal information that's unnecessary with people. Oh, I'm lying down all alone in my room right now. I wish that I had a woman beside me. So what am I supposed to answer you? These are very stupid comments. These are very harmful flirting, very, very harmful flirting. These are questions and comments and statements that are unnecessary and are sexual harassment moves. Sexual harassment is not only when you touch a lady. You can harass a person with your words. Once you get me in the uncomfortable zone sexually, you're sexually harassing me. Once you get me to the point where I have nothing to answer you because of your sexual moves, I'm too shocked to even come up with an answer or an explanation, you are sexually harassing me. So you guys, you need to be careful if you are out there and you're a guy who is of age and who is not of age. You need to be careful. You need to know these things. You need to teach it to your friends, your brothers, your sons. You need to teach them so that they understand those things that will take them away from trouble, that will make them the perfect gentleman that a responsible young lady desires. Because we don't go about desiring those of you who are pros at sexually harassing people. Something I want to tip into here is the fact that sexual harassment, women do not necessarily give you green light to sexually harass them as some of you think. Some of you husbands and boyfriends actually think that a woman must have given a guy the green light to harass her before he does. The truth is, we have a set of these hoodlums in the society, these uneducated guys, or this very, very ignorant or deliberately ignorant male folks who harass a lady whether or not she gives him red light. Guys, I have given a man red light, as in that one, that the very red one, the one that is very red like this, and they still go ahead to harass you. As a woman, you don't get to tell a guy to send you pictures of his dirty penis before he does that in your inbox. We don't do that. We don't get to tell you, send it to me. We don't even reply your hellos, their hellos and their highs before they do it. And you need to understand this. Some of you think that, oh, we must have given them red lights before they'll be able to have that kind of morale, that kind of guts to be able to sexually harass us. That's not true. Sometimes you're just genuinely talking with a guy, a male friend, and the next thing, boom, sexual moves, and you're wondering, where is this coming from? No sort of respect, no consent, nothing. It is appalling in this 21st century that some of you male folks do not understand sexual harassment, and it's becoming a terrible thing. It's becoming a terror to us female folks. Guys, I think we have come to the end of this video. If you have any sexual moves that you want to add, I hope that you can add them in the comment section so that others can learn. If you've been sexually harassed in this sort of way, I'm not talking about rape, because I feel that may be something that you wouldn't just want to share. But if you want to share, that's very okay. So, but if you've had experiences like this, and you can share it, because the truth is that these male folks, they know how to doubt. They know how to argue and tell you that, oh no, it's not like that. Maybe, always looking for maybe somewhere to, promote their whatever. But that's by the way. We've come to the end of this video. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my channel and follow me for more videos like this and food tutorials and all that good thing. Thank you for being here. I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.